Ever feel like you're just drowning in signals, like you're looking at all this data, but it's just a jumbled mess?
You need the cheat codes.
Yeah. Like a secret decoder ring to unlock the secrets hidden in there?
Exactly.
Well, get ready, because on this deep dive, we're taking on the Fourier and the Laplace transforms, your very own mathematical cheat codes for the universe.
I like that.
So let's start with the Fourier transform. Can you break it down for us? In like simple terms, what's the core concept?
All right. Imagine you're listening to, let's say, a symphony orchestra.
Okay, I like where this is going. Full orchestra.
Yeah, whole bunch of instruments, a complex symphony washing over you. Now imagine you have the ability to instantly separate that wall of sound into each individual note.
Oh, wow.
See, each instrument, like laid out on a musical score. That's kind of what the Fourier transform does for signals. It takes these complex signals, right, and deconstructs them into pure frequency components, those individual notes.
So it's like instead of just hearing this wall of sound from the orchestra, I can see the individual sheet music for each instrument.
Precisely. It's like breaking down that complex sound into those fundamental frequencies.
That's amazing. But how does that actually help us in real life, knowing all those individual frequencies?
So think about it this way. You know those noise-canceling headphones everyone loves?
Oh, yeah, they're like magic.
They're like little math wizards, and they use the Fourier transform. What they do is they analyze incoming sound waves.
Okay.
They use the Fourier transform to identify the frequencies of unwanted noise, and then they generate those opposing sound waves, perfectly out of phase.
Oh, so that's how they cancel it out.
To give you that beautiful silence.
Wow. I used to think they were magic, but now I realize it's just, well, not just, but it's math.
It's the power of math.
All right, so we've covered the Fourier transform, which helps us understand the what of a signal, those individual frequencies. So where does the Laplace transform come into play?
So the Laplace transform, think of it as taking things a step further.
Okay.
If Fourier gives us a snapshot of the frequencies at any given moment, right, the Laplace transform, it takes a video.
So instead of a picture, it's a movie.
Yeah. It shows how those frequencies actually change over time.
Oh, that's interesting.
And this is really important for analyzing systems that evolve over time, right? Like, think about a circuit responding to an electrical signal.
That makes sense.
Or even like a car suspension reacting to a bump in the road. You need to understand not just the forces or voltages at one point, but how those forces, how those voltages change at every moment, at every point in time.
So it's like understanding the speed of a car, not just at one point, but like how that speed changes over an entire journey.
Exactly.
Including the acceleration, the deceleration.
Exactly. That's a fantastic analogy. And see, just like a car's motion can be represented by equations, many physical phenomena can be described using what we call differential equations.
Oh, I've heard of those. Yeah.
And the Laplace transform. Amazingly good at solving those.
This is all starting to make sense now. So essentially, if I encounter a complex signal or a dynamic system, these transforms, the Fourier and the Laplace, are my go-to tools to understand what's going on.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they're everywhere. They're foundational to so many fields.
Really? Yeah. Like what?
Telecommunications, for example, they use these transforms to transmit data.
Wow.
Audio processing. Everything from your music production to speech recognition. It's all based on these transforms.
So that's how our phones understand us when we talk to them?
Image compression algorithms, those use it to shrink those file sizes down.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Even medical imaging, things like MRIs, rely heavily on these principles.
I had no idea that those mathematical tools were behind so many things.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I gotta say, my mind is blown. These mathematical concepts that seemed, I'll be honest, a little abstract at first.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing how they're not just some equations in a textbook. They're actually working behind the scenes in so many aspects of our lives.
They're pretty cool.
It really is. So the next time we listen to music, put on noise-canceling headphones, even see a medical scan, we can appreciate the Fourier and Laplace transforms quietly working their magic behind the scenes.
It's like a hidden language of the universe.
Decoding the world around us. That's a wrap on another deep dive.